Hey guys, Adam with Equipped Indoor. Well, hey, Merry Christmas. I'm out here right now playing around, had a great night, and just thought I would come out here and shoot a great video. One gift my lovely wife gave me is some Fatwood. And, well, there guys, calm down, all right? But what I'm talking about is Fatwood or fatlighter. You know, basically what it is and a pine tree dies and the moisture in the pine tree kind of evaporates, the resin gets condensed into the wood near the stump of the tree. Becomes very, very resinous, and as my good friend Joe Flowers likes to call it, it is nature's napalm. Well, as you can see here, we're actually a pretty windy night, so this isn't the best example, but here in a second I'm just kind of lighting the Fatwood and showing you guys how well it burns. And believe it or not, people have been using Fatwood for hundreds of years for various things, you know, especially with making fire and everything like that. But something else they use it for actually is to make primitive candles. So kind of a waxless candle you can make it with, depending on how resinous the Fatwood is, and there's some other factors. But we're going to show you guys a quick tip and trick that you can do with some Fatwood, and you guys can see how it's burning right now in regards to making a Fatwood candle. All right guys, so just stay with us, we'll be right back. All right guys, so we're going to take a piece of Fatwood. This one's pretty good, but you know, one thing that's important about fire is actually having more surface area, so the fuel here is able to turn into a gas and ignite. So we want to give this Fatwood a little extra oomph in regards to more surface area, so it lights a little bit easier. And we can simply do that by starting to split it a little bit. I got my woodsman pal here from Blind Horse Knives. Some great guys, a great knife, and you guys will be seeing some videos on that in the near future. Got a wee little baton here, not much, and I don't want to go all the way down. Just start to put a couple slits in here, nice and gentle like. Now it's funny, before I came out here to do this video, I reached in my bug out bag, and every time we talk to our students and talk to people about Bic lighters, I don't smoke, so this Bic lighter very rarely ever gets used. Most fires that I go out and do when I go camping, actually I do a bow drill technique to keep my skills up, or I use a fire steel. But this one right now, dead. So I don't know, something happened, either the button got pushed in or there's a leak in the back. I think somebody used this to open a beer bottle one time. But anyway, this is why I never just trust just a Bic lighter to be your source of fire. Even on my sheath here, I got a fire steel. So just, it's funny how those things happen. I hear people say all the time, I've been using Bic lighters all my life and I use one every day to smoke with. Never had a problem. But every class that we have, every event, there's always somebody there who's got a Bic lighter that's dead. Not to say I don't have a couple in my bag, but just make sure you have a backup. All right. So we split this a bunch of different ways, and I'm gonna give you guys a closer shot here in a second. All right guys, you guys can see here that we got that split 1, 2, 3 ways this way, 1, 2, 3 ways this way. So we can pull that apart a little bit, as you guys can see. So next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna get some shavings of the Fatwood. Now of course this technique that you're using, this is really just gonna be, you know, you wanna go real primitive. You want some extra light at nighttime. You don't have any candles. You don't want to use any candles. You found a really good supply of Fatwood. Now some people might say, oh Adam, I can't believe you're wasting that Fatwood for a candle. Well hey, you know, you might have some injury you might be treating or some other issue, and you might need the light in a poor lit situation. And so, you know, this is the exact reason to have a technique like this in your toolbox. So what we're doing now is going to get these little splinters of Fatwood and kind of stuff them in there, because we want to have enough airflow through here and enough surface area so this bad boy can light up pretty well. But at the same time, we don't want it to get uncontrolled, so it's not serving a purpose as a candle. That should work. All right, so we got plenty of air in there, no big deal. Now this is assuming that we already have a fire, because that's the next step. So here we have our little candle. Every once in a while we might have to tip it over a little bit, make sure we're fueling the flame. Now as you get lower into the piece and you lose those slots, it's going to go out on you. So this has a limited burn time, but as you guys can see, it's not a bad little torch. And for those of you guys who've played with fire enough, you know that it's hard to light a stick like this with no other fire, and it's just Fatwood. That's nature's napalm. but you can definitely use this as a source of light. I will say that this is a dangerous technique, so you guys got to be careful out there. You know, don't you know, be making Fatwood candles in your homes. But then again, it's just another technique, and actually it was pretty windy. The wind calmed down there, so that's going to aid us in our burn. But as you guys can see, that is pretty substantial amount of light. I'm not going to guess how many lumens that is, but the fact that this is pretty much all the light that we're filming this with is pretty cool. So there you guys go, little Fatwood candle. I'm going to get up close, let you guys see that bad boy. You actually see some of the slots in there. Don't hold it down too long, but as needed. Whenever a big gust of wind comes, just hold it upside down. Good stuff. Hey guys, hope you like that little trick. Give it a try, let me know how it works. I say the best size to do is about a 1/2 inch to a 3/4 inch piece, split as fine as you can so it doesn't break apart. And of course, the more resinous the Fatwood, the better. But it is definitely pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, hey, Adam from Equipped Indoor. If you guys have any questions or comments, please email me at adam@equippedindoor.com. You guys take care. Be safe out there. Have a happy holidays. And remember, if you're not always prepared, you're never prepared. Thanks.